Hello, my name is Nicole Mashburn, and I will be your instructor for your online anatomy and physiology class. Now, I teach this class as a A&P 1 and A&P 2, so you may be in my first class or you may be in my second class, but they're set up exactly the same way. So I'm going to give you a short introductory video and kind of tell you how to find things, and then there'll be some other videos that you'll watch later on with more detail about specific things about the course. So if you're watching this video, obviously you logged into Blackboard, so I'm going to log into one of my courses. I'm going to pick my A&P 1 class. So for you guys in A&P 1, this will be your first anatomy and physiology, so it's going to be really new to you. Things are probably going to be a little overwhelming. If you're in my A&P 2 class, you're probably thinking, yeah, I've been there, done that, just let's get started. So I'm just going to briefly show you where to find things, how to get started, and then I'll let you go on your own. Again, you'll see some other videos with more detail later. Now, the first thing you want to do after you log in is there's an announcements page. You'll always come to announcements, and I post here in announcements every week, sometimes 2 or 3 times a week. So you want to make sure you're reading your announcements all the time and keeping up with things. The next thing you want to do after you've logged in is go to Start Here. Okay? Put this in student mode. Alright? So it should look something like this. Now this is a new format that Calhoun is trying. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but we have it, so we'll give it a shot this semester. Let me know if you like it or if you don't, because jury's still out for me. So you go to Start Here, and really what you do is you just kind of go around the circle, and in each square you're going to find different information. So hopefully, since you're watching this video, you were smart enough to figure out to click the instructor button, okay? And so you read this, and basically there's a video that you're watching right now. And after you've watched this video, you can watch another short video about me if you just want to learn a little bit more about me and my life. You have these buttons that say Return to Dashboard. Then you go to the syllabi. And in this particular tab, you have the course syllabus, which is just for this specific course, so your anatomy course. And you also have a college syllabus. This is the syllabus that everybody uses for like attendance policies and cheating and ADA and all the different things that are college-wide. But for this particular course, you'll click on the course syllabus and you'll read through it. So in the syllabus, I've got information about who I am, where to find me, what the course is all about, kind of textbook you need to buy, lab guides, PowerPoints, things like that. I've got that in other places as well. I'll show you how we teach, testing policies, the outcomes of the course, what I want you to learn this semester. Also the grading plan. That's usually what people care about. And for this course, there's 5 units. There's a lab and a lecture exam for each unit. And there's also homework that we do by using the Mastering Online A&P site. And so 80% of your grade will come from exams and 20% from homework. This will tell you about makeup policies and things like that. Not really an attendance policy for my class. I just need you to log in weekly and do your assignments. I do need you to do the syllabus quiz, though, so I can mark you present for my course. And so everybody needs to take the syllabus quiz by this Friday at midnight. Otherwise, I will mark you as absent and you'll probably get purged from the class. So make sure you take your syllabus quiz. So again, just read through the syllabus. I'm not going to read it for you. And then take a quiz. I've also put a course schedule that gives you an idea of when exams are due, when homework is due, and kind of a roadmap of how to plan ahead. That way you can go ahead and look ahead and know you have vacation or work conflicts and plan ahead for your work. You really want to stay ahead of the schedule and not behind. So if you can look out and say, oh, I've got a vacation coming up, you need to get ahead. You really don't want to get behind because you'll never catch up. There's literally too much information to get behind. So go ahead and put the due dates down on your calendar, look for any conflicts, and try to stay ahead of the calendar. Okay? Again, you can work ahead, just don't get behind. Alright, now if you ever get in a situation where you're not sure, sometimes the tabs don't have that little go back to dashboard, just click the back button. On the syllabus tab, you also have the college syllabus. Again, this is going to be college-wide information, so make sure you read through that. It tells you about if you the the student code of conduct, cheating, plagiarism, things like that. All right, the quiz is going to be right here. You simply click on that. You'll hit begin, and you'll answer the questions about the quiz. Okay, and you get 2 attempts to take the syllabus quiz. The highest grade will go in your grade book. Once you complete that, I will mark you present, and then hopefully you won't get purged from the class. All right. I've also got a printable schedule, so if you want to just print off the schedule so that you can have that and put it on your refrigerator and not miss any due dates, you've got that for you as well. It's the same one that's in the syllabus. This is your textbook information. I've got your ISBN numbers. You can either buy a printed textbook or you can use the e-textbook. If you want to just use the e-textbook, you can get all of that through the website. I'm going to show you the button you click. You can buy your e-text that has your homework access code just straight through my Blackboard site, or you can buy the book from the bookstore, and it also comes with a code. All right. If you choose to buy something from Amazon, make sure it has a mastering code. I've got all that information about the mastering codes in this section here. All right, so make sure you read that, find out how to get a mastering code if you didn't buy it online or through the website. This has a little quick video to show you how to register for mastering. And the way you'll do that is you're going to go back up, and there's a link called the Mastering Links. Click on that. You're going to Welcome to Mastering A&P, and that's going to walk you through the registration process. Okay? So if you have a little cardboard insert that came with your book and it tells you to go to www.masteringamp, don't do that. Don't type in any wwws. Use this particular link that takes you to my course. You don't need a course ID. It's directly linked. That's all you need to do. Now, if you're waiting for your financial aid to come in, you have 14 days of free access. Okay? So right now, everybody, go ahead, regardless if you have that access code yet or not, go ahead, register for mastering because you have 14 days of free access. You can go ahead and get started. Then get your access code. When your 14 days expires, it'll give you a prompt to put in the access code that you bought. All right, there's no excuse to wait and get behind on your homework. All right, so go ahead and do that right now and register for mastering. All right, so go back to start here on the syllabi. That's the mastering. For all your videos you're going to watch throughout the semester, I provide you some PowerPoints and also provide the lab guide. You don't have to buy a lab guide or anything like that, no PowerPoints. So all that's provided for you free to download and print it home yourself or just download. All right. And then I've also got a folder called Testing Policies. And so this will tell you all about how to test. All my tests are proctored. You either have to go to the testing center at the Decatur or Huntsville campus, or you can test at home using the Respondus Lockdown browser. So on the login page, there's a little green Respondus Lockdown browser. You'll download that, and that will be what you use to test from home. So if you're planning on testing from home, just scroll down and read all this information. You'll do a kind of a mock test to make sure your technology actually works. Once you do that, I'll get a notification that you've attempted the web testing from home, and I will send you a course message or an email that says, I got it, everything worked, you can test from home, or it didn't work, something's wrong, you need to try again, or you don't have the capability. All right? So take some time the next couple of days. This is due by the end of the week as well. You need to decide if you're testing at the testing centers or testing at home. So be sure you read all the good information on this. Everybody will need to download the Lockdown browser at some point, even the testing center people, because that's the only way you can review your exam. So if you want to look at your exam after you've taken it, you'll need to download the Respondus browser. All right, so that's everything on the syllabus tab. Course overview just basically says, hey, this is anatomy and physiology. I do have a little short video in my anatomy course that you can watch. I don't have one in my anatomy 2 yet. I'm planning on getting that done. I just haven't quite gotten it done quite yet. So you should see a video pop up there as well. All right. Course objectives. This is what I plan for you to learn this semester, so make sure you read through that so you kind of know where we're going. There'll be unit objectives. Eventually I'm going to post them right here. I just haven't gotten that far yet, but you should be able to click on this button in a couple of days and see your unit objectives. But don't hold me to it. A lot of stuff going on the first of the semester, so I don't have those in there quite yet. I have student and instructor expectations, and this basically says what I expect you to do and what you can expect me to do. I also have some other videos. So after you have watched this video and you've moved through the Start Here page, be sure to watch this video. It kind of gives you a day-to-day, week-to-week schedule of how to approach the course, what you need to do. And also there's a section on how to use mastering. So you definitely want to watch those two videos. I have a communications policy. So email, that's the best way to get in touch with me. You just use the course Calhoun email, and you can select users, and you can click my name and that, and then simply type an email. Alright, now the only goofy thing about Blackboard is the responses don't go back to Blackboard. They go to your Calhoun email. Alright, so you'll need to make sure that you log in to Calhoun. My Calhoun. You probably have a sign-in. You should have a sign-in. And you should have an email that you can look at. I'm sure you guys have done this if you're been checking your Calhoun email. If not, you may be owing us some money, so be sure to check your email. And you'll have your email box that opens up. Okay? So what I want you to do, let me go back to Start Here, is I would like everybody to send an email. Okay, so send an email to the entire class. So the way you do that is say select users, and everybody will be here, and you'll just hit select all, okay, because everybody's not loaded yet because the semester hasn't started yet. But everybody will be there, hit select all, and just send us a short, hey, who are you, and what do you like to do, maybe a picture, so that we can all get to know each other virtually. This is your class, so this is the people that you're going to be emailing if you have questions or comments about certain things in the course. Alright, I also use discussion boards, so if you click on the discussions, then I've got some kind of threads already started. This is a good place for you guys to talk about, if you're lost, don't know how to find things, or a particular question about a particular unit, so use those discussion boards. I don't post a lot in there, but I do watch them, and I will correct wrong information. So that's really kind of your chat room. So think of that as your study room. So if you were on campus, you might go to the study room, so that's your study room. But I do monitor it, and I will watch for wrong information. But everybody needs to log in pretty regularly and check the discussion board. Now there's a button called Student Resources. This is if there's something from Calhoun that you need to know about, any kind of help, any kind of where the library is, any help things, how to get Respondus, anything that you need is probably on this page. There's privacy policies, accessibility, tech support, all kind of things. A lot of good stuff. Just in case you're having some issues, try this board and maybe they'll fix whatever issue you have. There's also something called the Blackboard Student Orientation. This is brand new, to Calhoun. If you've been to Calhoun before and you're very familiar with Blackboard, just skip it. Alright, but if this is your first semester and you're overwhelmed and you're not sure how Blackboard works, give it a shot. You just simply click on Start Here and it will walk you through a Blackboard orientation. So again, I don't require it at all, but before you email me and say, hey, how do you, I'll say, did you try the orientation? So give it a shot if you're a first semester Calhoun student, because it will probably answer any of your questions about how to navigate in Blackboard. Alright, so once you've kind of gone through all that, now you're ready to start the class. Okay, so you just click on Content, or you can always click on the Content button right here. Alright, so click on Content, and this will start navigating you through the course. I've got a folder here called New to College. If you've never been to college or it's been a while and you need some study help, you might want to take a look in here. Not required. This is your content. You'll go to Unit 1. And again, if you're in the 202 class, it's not cell biology and chemistry. It's going to be blood. Alright, but anyway, it'll be Unit 1. So click on Unit 1. And all my units are going to be set up the same way. You'll have your unit objectives. So I haven't moved them to the Start Here page yet. They're still going to be in the units. So they're already loaded. Just I'm going to try to move some to that Start Here page as a backup. So hopefully I'll get that done soon. Each unit has study guides, and then the units are divided into week 1 and week 2. Alright, so you have videos to watch in week 1, videos to watch in week 2, and then week 3, this is your exam week, and you've got review activities and things like that. Alright, there's another video that really shows you how to walk through these weeks as you move through the Start Here page. So I think that's long enough. I think I've explained how to get started. So again, you're in Start Here, you're in the Instructor Introduction, so continue through syllabus, course overview, course objectives, expectations, communications policy, and then get right on into that content and get started. Alright, thank you very much, and email me if you need help. Thanks a lot.